Today we are covering 3 completely different base designs built for Town Hall 16, a farming base, a ranked base, and a war base, each one engineered for a different purpose. Let us get into it. Alright, starting off with the farming base. This one is built for one goal, protecting your loot. Right away, you can see the Town Hall going dead center of the base. Everything is built around protecting what actually matters, the storages, and this layout reflects that immediately. Now watch how the storage is wrapped tightly around the Town Hall. The reason for this is Giga Inferno coverage. Every single storage building sits within the Giga Inferno's defensive radius, so anyone trying to snipe those resources is walking straight into one of the most punishing defenses at Town Hall 16. Here is the key logic behind this entire build. The most popular farming strategy right now is Valkyrie spam. Players drop Valkyries around the perimeter, hit 50% destruction fast for the loot bonus, and then leave. They're not going deep, they're not committing. So by locking every single storage deep inside this base, we are exploiting that behavior completely. They will never reach the storages, period. And for anyone trying sneaky goblins, same story. By the time those goblins tunnel their way through to reach a storage, their invisibility is completely gone. At that point, the wizard towers and scatter shots sitting right next to the storages absolutely shred them. Splash damage buildings placed near the core are not an accident. That is deliberate design. Now look at where the traps are going. Giant bombs and spring traps are positioned in the Valkyrie pathing lanes. And tucked around the air corridors, you have seeking air mines and air bombs to handle dragon farming, which is the other main strategy you see at this trophy range.
What makes this farming base work is that it is designed around how real players actually attack. Not theoretical strategies, real ones. Valkyrie spam gets punished by traps. Sneaky goblins get stripped of their invisibility before they reach a single storage. Every popular farming strategy has an answer baked into this layout. If this kind of base design is exactly what you have been looking for, hit that subscribe button right now. We drop Clash of Clans base designs regularly, and you do not want to miss the next one. Now let us move into the ranked base. This one is a completely different philosophy. Farming is about loot protection. Ranked is about denying stars, and this design is built to make 3-starring feel almost impossible. The ranked base is designed around one core principle, separating your 2 highest value targets so far apart that attacking one always means leaving the other heavily defended and fully charged. There is no clean angle to 3-star this base. Watch the layout take shape. Town Hall on one side of the base, Eagle Artillery on the complete opposite side. Already you can see why this works. No attacker can comfortably go after both in a single push without burning through most of their army. Now here is what makes this even nastier. Sitting right in the middle, bridging that gap between Town Hall and Eagle Artillery, is the Clan Castle, dead center. That positioning means opponents cannot lure CC troops at the start. They cannot pick off your CC with a quick kill squad and move on. Those CC troops stay dormant until mid-battle, and then they drop right into the middle of whatever strategy the opponent is running. That kind of mid-battle disruption can completely collapse a well-planned attack. On the Town Hall side, look at what's protecting it. Both spell towers are right there alongside the Town Hall, one set to invisibility spell and one to poison spell. Pair that with 2 Expos and the monolith positioned around the Town Hall, and anyone who commits to taking down the Town Hall first is walking into an absolute defensive cluster that will drain troops fast. On the Eagle Artillery side, all 3 Inferno towers are stacked together, and all 4 heroes are sitting right there too. Inferno towers and heroes in the same zone is one of the nastiest defensive setups you can run. If the opponent decides to skip the Town Hall and go for Eagle Artillery first, they are hitting 3 Infernos plus your full hero quad at the same time. Massive troop investment just to get through that side. The storages here are placed as buffer buildings in front of the Inferno towers, Expos, scatter shots, and Giga Inferno. Their high HP soaks hits and forces attackers to waste time and troops before they even reach the main defensive layer. Air defenses are positioned away from the main defensive cluster intentionally. If they were grouped with everything else, an opponent using an air strategy could stack hero equipment and spells to take out both the air defense and main defenses simultaneously. By spreading them out, we reduce the value an opponent can extract from a single spell or equipment activation. Trap placement is very deliberate here too. Giant bombs and spring traps are dropped into Hog Rider pathing lanes. Air bombs and seeking air mines are placed in front of the main defenses before they melt through the core. The reason this ranked base is so hard to 3-star is simple. It forces the opponent to choose a side. Whichever side they commit to, they are spending serious resources to crack it. Then they have to face the other side with whatever is left. Most attack strategies do not have enough left over to clean up both sides for the 3 stars. The CC disruption in mid-battle is just the finishing touch. Alright, last one. And honestly, this might be the most creative design in the video. This is the war base, and where the farming base is about loot and the ranked base is about denying stars, the war base is about something different. It is about being completely unpredictable. A war base needs to do one thing above everything else: make the opponent feel like they have control and then take it away. This layout is built on misdirection, a kill zone, and a defensive core that punishes attackers the deeper they push.
Pay close attention to the north side of this base as the build comes together. Eagle artillery is sitting up there, visible, accessible, and it looks like a clean starting point for anyone attacking from the north. And here is the trap. Between the Eagle artillery and the core of this base, there is a massive dead zone, a huge gap. No real defenses, no payoff, just open space. So when an attacker comes from the north and picks off Eagle artillery, their natural pathing pushes them sideways around the base rather than through the center. They are not going deep. They are being funneled exactly where we want them. Now look at that core. 3 Inferno towers clustered together with a Rage spell tower. That Rage spell tower is set to continuously buff the DPS of all 3 Infernos during battle. That is an absurd amount of sustained damage concentrated in one spot. Any troop walking into that cluster is not walking out. Now shift attention to the south side, the Town Hall zone, and this is where the base becomes a true kill zone. The Town Hall is down here, and surrounding it is essentially every major defensive asset in the base. The Inferno cluster from the core feeds into this zone. The clan castle is placed near the Town Hall. One spell tower set to invisibility spell is here. There is a Tesla farm layered throughout the south, and all 4 heroes are in the south, positioned directly in front of the Town Hall. If an opponent attacks from the south thinking they can punch through the Town Hall first, they need to burn everything. Every troop, every spell, every ability just to get past this zone. And if somehow they do, they have nothing left for the rest of the base. 3 stars becomes mathematically out of reach. If you are finding these Town Hall 16 base designs useful, drop a like on the video. It genuinely helps us keep making content like this. Bomb towers and scatter shots are distributed across the entire base, not just one side. This is specifically to deal with group troop strategies. No matter what angle the opponent tries, they are hitting splash damage somewhere on that path. Builder huts are tucked near the main defenses so they contribute to the overall hit point buffer and slow down any cleanup attempts. The trap setup mirrors what we have seen in the other bases. Giant bombs and spring traps are in the Hog Rider pathing. Seeking air mines and air bombs guard the approaches to the main defenses to handle dragon and balloon attacks. Storage buildings are once again positioned in front of the main defensive layer, using that high HP to act as a shield for Inferno towers, X-bows, and the monolith. And just like the ranked base, air defenses are spread out strategically so opponents cannot combo a single spell or hero equipment activation to simultaneously cripple both the air defense and the main defensive cluster. This warbase wins through deception. The Eagle artillery on the north is a trap in itself, leading attackers around the base and away from the real kill zone. The south is designed to be an absolute graveyard for any army that tries to force through it. And the Inferno cluster with the Rage spell tower in the core means even experienced attackers who try to navigate around the outside eventually run into something they cannot handle with what they have left. And that is all 3 bases: farming, ranked, and war. Each one built with its own logic and its own answer to how people actually attack at Town Hall 16. Now, I want to hear from you in the comments. Which one of these 3 designs are you running? Drop it below and let me know what Town Hall level you want to see next. If you are not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and you will never miss a base design video from this channel again. Until next time, keep clashing.